Talking a documentary film on This Week. Tonight, Columbia Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Peter Stiepleman tells us about an educational film that focuses on education.
We have a documentary coming to Columbia right after True False, so it'll be March 11th. It'll be at Rockbridge High School from 6 to about 8:30. The documentary is about 2 hours. It's called 180 Days Hartsville, and it's about a team that was embedded in Hartsville, South Carolina for a full year, 180 days of school. And they followed the school, and when I learned about the documentary, and I started to talk about an opportunity to view this documentary with our county superintendents. You know, we have a nice relationship that we've really formed. We formed a coalition. We thought it would be good to bring us all together at Rockbridge to watch the movie with our public and our teachers and students, and then afterwards just have a sort of just a panel, like almost a book club conversation about the similarities. They struggle with a number of the things that we struggle with. We're challenged with rising poverty levels. We're challenged with student behavior sometimes. We're challenged with accountability structures that reward or punish schools. And so we're challenged with funding issues. And so I think there are so many similarities. There are some differences. It's in South Carolina. We're Missouri. We're not the same. But there are so many similarities, and it just prompts a really good conversation. So it'll be about celebrating schools.
Is there a similarity that's striking to you?
So certainly, well, you know, it's interesting. So you listen to teachers talk about the challenges of being trusted as professionals and the craft of teaching, and how they have to balance that with the pressures that come with standardized testing. Right. So that's certainly a nationwide issue. You see the issues of poverty and how a family sometimes has to make certain choices, and they will often choose the basic needs over what a school district says is the most important. And so these are things that we struggle with that are not insurmountable challenges, but it's about bringing awareness and then rallying around our amazing teachers, those administrators who just... It's interesting, the administrators in this documentary, they follow 2 elementary schools. There's so many similarities between what our teachers and our administrators do for kids.
What's the biggest difference you noticed between the schools?
Well, it takes place in a rural district, and so they're not rapidly growing. In fact, they are struggling with contraction. We are an area, especially in Missouri, of great economic opportunity and growth. Our unemployment rate is much lower. It's sub 5%. So, and in this neighborhood, they're struggling with, they have one huge employer, and when they start cutting, the whole town goes down as well. So that's a major distinction. We're diversified, and they are not. They're solely dependent on one big employer.
And will the public be able to see this film? So
yeah, so it'll air nationwide on I'd say a competing network, but it's PBS. So and so that's on March 17th. But it'll be open to anyone who'd like to come and see it on March 11th here.
Dr. Stiepleman, thank you very much.
Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks so much.